Hi everyone, welcome to Appliance Advisers. I'm Francesco, joined by my co-host Dennis. Today we're going to talk about a seemingly topic that comes up daily regarding tariffs, but specifically, how are tariffs affecting gas grills coming into the grilling season here?
One word, significantly.
Okay. Probably not a good one.
I don't think there's a sheltered brand here. So much of it comes out of China.
Yeah.
Honestly. And actually Canada makes a bunch of
Yeah, absolutely.
grills.
Yep. Cabinetry, grills,
and just steel in general's up. So yeah, regardless almost where it's produced. So we saw brands like Hestan just go up 30%.
Yeah.
I'm going to tell you the weighted average for me is 10 to 30%, closer to 20 to 30%. I think it's going to be 25 to 30 for most. I think you just saw brands like Napoleon have a large price increase. And a grill last year that was $14 or $13.99 is now $18.99. It's a big jump. You know, you're going to see, I think you'll see brands like DCS have a very significant one coming up here. I don't think there's a, and I shouldn't even pick on them because I don't think there's a brand protected. Weber's are going to get very, very expensive. Made in China, most of them. You know, there's a few that aren't. The big question is, and we're all reading the same news or listening, how much can the manufacturers absorb to continue to have market share or competitiveness in the market, and how much will they pass on? We're seeing a lot of grill companies pass it on. So that's kind of, it's not to strike fear, but your grill is going to get expensive. I would tell you this. You know, for brands like Weber and things like that, I would just say it's imminent. Get out now and buy those grills now. Do not wait for the first warm weekend because the tariffs come without warning.
Right. So, yeah, and that's kind of the thing. It's like, you know, there is no warning. It may be one price today and then tomorrow, all of a sudden, even for ourselves, we're not getting that notice.
Correct.
Because the brands really don't know how to respond to it, or they're not getting the notice either. So I think they're reacting just the same as all of us are reacting. Now, what about like availability? Is it affecting availability?
It certainly is. I mean, just previous to this, at the very tail end of 24, certainly going up till now and continuing, is price increases. So I think manufacturers looked at this two ways. They said, listen, seems like the administration is certainly tariffs are going to be a thing. I think most brands last year didn't have a price increase.
Right.
So they're kind of stuck in the middle. Like, well, we technically need a price increase and we have this tariff. So a lot of brands took a bigger chunk of price increases than we traditionally see. In a traditional year, you might see 2 to 4% is kind of like the cost of consumable goods going up every year just in general. But where they didn't have one last year and now these tariffs, manufacturers said, hey, let's take a bigger bite. So maybe when the tariffs come, it doesn't have to be quite as big a bite again.
Yeah.
So that has done two things. People are buying in.
Yeah.
Because it's in their interest to. And in those cases, the manufacturers want to move those goods, right? Because they're producing to that demand.
Yep.
So you're seeing a very big movement of product a lot sooner than you normally would because it needs to get it out of the door now to avoid that price increase. So right now we're seeing availability issues or delays in most brands.
Yeah. So really what you're saying, as we're kind of just starting off, getting into some of the warm weather here in New England specifically, you know, get out there now, take a look at the pricing, take a look at the availability, because it's a very fluid situation.
I will also tell you, and listen, it's only because I've done this for an awful long time, and I think there's a certain case of manufacturers that produced before, hold the product, wait to the tariff, increase the price, and sell it at the higher price to all of us. Us included, to make a little extra money. But then, listen, let's not get into conspiracy theories of our own. But yeah, I just think if you're out there and you're in the market, don't wait, because I think it's going to continue to kind of be an up and down year this year, as we all are feeling.
All right. Well, there you go. That's about some how tariffs are affecting gas grills this year so far anyway.
And don't forget to follow us on social media for appliance tips and updates from Yale Appliance.
Your feedback is what shapes our series. Like what you saw, give us a thumbs up, share it with your friends, and drop your thoughts in the comments below. We love hearing from you.
Stay informed and inspired on all your appliance needs. This is Appliance Advisors signing off.